Hello, and welcome to this body meditation. My name is Leslie Field, and I'm thrilled to guide you today. So, this is going to be about 15 or 20 minutes of you just having time to connect back with your body and back with yourself. I have some beautiful music I'm going to play. One is called Butterflies by Tony Anderson. Another one is called Wild Kindness by Cello Mano. And the last one I'm going to play today is called Preparation Pulse by Byron Metcalf. So I invite you to find a place wherever you're at where maybe you can find a little bit of peace and quiet, a little bit of privacy. And if you can't quite get all that quiet, private time, that's okay too. I would not recommend you do this while you're driving. Please do not do this while you're driving. I'm going to invite you right now to just find that comfortable spot wherever you are. Just have your eyes open and let your gaze just look around your surroundings so you become familiar and orient to where you are. What can you see? Even if it's a room that you've been in a million times, just looking around. And I want you to allow your eyes to land on something that feels really delightful, beautiful, or lovely to look at. Just take a moment to gently gaze at whatever that is for you. And if there's nothing in your immediate surroundings, you can already close your eyes and just think of something that's really pleasurable. So just pausing here, looking at that really delightful object, picture, or scene. If it feels good and available to you today, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and to keep your eyes closed for this entire sort of check-in and body meditation. If you need to have your eyes open, just diffuse your gaze and just have this sort of open awareness, looking all around you, but otherwise closing your eyes. Ah, yes, this helps us look within. We take away one sense, the eyes, in order to sort of enliven all the other parts of us, our bodies, the signals they're sending us, the messages, the thoughts that are coming up inside of us, the images or symbols that we're seeing, the colors we're seeing behind our eyes. And then we bring our attention just to our breath. Oh, there it is. That breath that's been with you all day long. Just noticing the quality of your breath. Is it big and round, short and choppy? And just knowing that it's just exactly how it's supposed to be. However, if this feels good to you, and remembering that everything is an invitation. You do not have to take what I say or do what I say. It's an invitation for an exploration of self. So if it feels good inside, if you're curious, I'm going to have you deepen that breath down beyond the chest, so that with each inhale, you can feel that the belly gets big and round. And then you exhale. Yeah, and let it all go out. Maybe you notice you've been clenching that belly all day long. Think you need to hold it in. Well, in this moment, you get to let it go. You get to let it all go. Deepening that inhale. Exhaling out. And throwing in a wild card here, you can bring a bigger inhale in with a messy exhale. Oh, yeah. Let go of that tension in the tongue, the mouth, the jaw, the face. Ooh, yeah. If you like that, do that again with the inhale. And the messy exhale. Make it really ugly. There you go. Now that we've brought more breath to the body, now that maybe you're feeling a little bit more aware of just the fact you have a body, you have an amazing body, and you're just letting it land here, right now, in this moment. Letting all the other things drop away as you start to enliven the senses within. Feeling the breath in your body, and noticing maybe little noises here and there. Just noticing. Nothing's gonna be perfect. We're never gonna get that pure silence. Breathing, noticing, and observing what is present. Becoming the observer with so much wild kindness in your observation. Knowing that we're all hard on ourselves. So in this moment, you get to put that critical, judgmental, unkind part of you away. And you get to tap into that soft, delicate, kind, and gentle part of you. Can you soften and release? Can you let go? And can you notice that if the mind is racing, just let it race? Because what's important is the observing. Observing and noticing is enough. There's nothing to do here. There's nothing to achieve. There's no perfect way. We're just giving you a moment with you. And as this next song comes on, I'm going to start to invite movement if it feels good to you today. But not moving just for moving's sake. Not moving just because you hear some music, but I want you to be moved. And how do I want you to be moved? I want you to be moved by what sensations you can feel in the body. what you might notice as you take that scan from the top of your head, slowly down, 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 deeper into the body and finding that deep body connection. Yes, there is a full body that's been waiting for you to connect with. Finding a part of your body where you can feel something. And if you can't feel anything and you feel numbness, that is okay too. But if you can feel something, I want you to start to move and explore that feeling or sensation. For me, I felt that my shoulders were really far forward. So I'm just exploring what it would be like for 1/8 of an inch to just bring them back with so much delicate care. I want you to be moved with so much gentle, tender, loving, compassionate care with how you move you. Still connecting with that breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Letting that exhale bring forth that delightful exploratory movement. But moving with such not just tender care, but so richly, slowly. I get it. You've probably never moved this slow. You probably feel like you're maybe underwater or experiencing some sort of zero gravity phenomena, and it might feel really weird. But just give it a try for a moment. And if you think you're going slow, can you go even slower for a moment? Can that awakening be so slow? And in that slowness, can you find some pleasure? Just noticing what comes up when I invite the slowness as you move and feel whatever you're feeling. If you feel fatigue, move as fatigue. If you feel tightness, move as tightness. Just exploring here using that breath. And your beautifully, deliciously slow awakening. How can you counteract the go and the busyness through your movements? How can you move as if time itself is slowing down because of how you move and awaken your body? Know that your movements are absolutely perfect. You're doing it right because there is no one way to do this. Following your innate body wisdom here, continuing with that breath, opening, awakening, while you also soften in order to move. Moving whatever you're feeling. Those feelings might change. No need to hold on to them. Just move with whatever you're feeling. beginning to make your movements more and more subtle now. Still moving your body, but more subtle now. And slowly finding a place where you can pause and rest and relax. Still feeling those final motions and swirling movements move through your body until you gradually and naturally come to stillness. Rest in whatever position feels good to you, taking your time to just integrate all that you just moved through. And slowly coming back up into regular awareness, keeping your eyes closed here just for another moment to presence your experience. What was that like for you? What was new information for you? What was maybe still the same? Just presencing and noticing with compassionate care, leaving that judgmental part of you behind and noticing whatever is coming up, honoring that, and knowing that just observing in itself is enough. Thank you for joining me in this beautiful practice. I invite you to give yourself a little nod, a touch, a bow, something to formally close your practice and our time together today. So, this was a special recording for my sick and seeking listeners, just to give you a little insight into who I am and what I do. Again, my name is Leslie Field. I am a somatic practitioner of embodied movement. I do teach classes in person, therapeutic movement classes here in Pasadena, California, and the surrounding area. And I do offer private virtual sessions as well. I have an intro session where, well, I should say a discovery call where we get to know each other first to see if like this is a good fit for you. And then we do an intro session and we go from there. So all those details are on leslieafield.com, as well as Mind Body. Just search Leslie A. Field Embodied Movement. Please do reach out, because if you listen to this in the month of June of 2024, I'm not going to be working. So if you do come across this in the next month or so, just send me an email and I can answer any questions you have. Wishing you a beautiful day and hope to connect soon.